Hey guys, this little red box behind me, this is the car that absolutely terrorized the World Rally Championship. A car that humiliated its rivals, defined an era, and became one of the most respected all-wheel drive performance cars of the 1990s. And the wild thing, we just got it back from loaning this car to Hollywood. That's right, this Lancia Delta Integrale Evo just spent time on set with Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson for the next Jumanji movie. Let's just say the picture car team loved this thing. Today, I'm gonna break down why this quirky little Italian hatchback matters, its rally DNA, and everything we're planning to do with it here at Just Driven. This is a 1993 Lancia Delta Integrale Evolution 2.
Lancia Delta Integrale Evolution 2.
I know you guys are going to give me so much crap for the way I pronounce everything I just said, although I do have some Italian heritage. I just don't speak the language.
Yeah, I'm 50% Italian, so I know what pasta should taste like.
This is a left-hand drive car finished in red, just over 107,000 kilometers. 5-speed manual, full-time all-wheel drive, and powered by the legendary turbocharged 2.0-liter Lampredi engine. It's lived most of its life in Japan after being imported there in March of 1996, where it remained with essentially one long-term owner. We bought it directly at auction. And in true Japanese fashion, the auction sheet didn't sugarcoat anything. It indicated previous front repair, nothing major. We suspect this fender's been replaced. Seat wear, headliner sag, underfloor repainting, and signs of some surface rust. A little oil seepage, scratches, dents, and some same color repainting. Well, in reality, the entire car was repainted. I always get a little nervous when I hear a car's been repainted because I am a little bit picky when it comes to paintwork.
This isn't a junkyard, this is a garage.
Fortunately for us, they painted the entire car in its original color, and they actually did a really wonderful job. We're gonna spend a little time even making it better, but not at all dissatisfied with what we got. Now, it's not a museum piece, but an honest, well-loved Evo 2, ready for a second life. It came on Speedline Monte Carlo 17-inch wheels, which are perfect for this car. Inside, a Momo steering wheel, Recaro seats, and the original OEM wheels, and a spare key tucked in the back. People walk into our warehouse and stop dead in their tracks when they see this thing. And apparently, so did the studio. They saw it in our inventory list and sent it straight to the set.
Pull up the car!
Right alongside our 72 Nissan Skyline Hakko. Now, if you're familiar with that car, that is a car that's been a part of my life for decades. It has had extensive work performed to it, and it just so happens that that car paired and parked next to this one just really pleases the color palette. Quite frankly, that's why the studio chose to take both of them. So take a really good look at the front end of this Evo 2. The upright grille, the twin round headlights, the square function first posture. If you know your Lancia history, this is more than familiar. It's actually a callback to the legendary Rally 037. Back in the early 1980s, the 037 was the icon, a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive monster built by Lancia in a Barth that went on to win the 1983 World Rally Championship, the last rear-wheel drive car ever to win the WRC. In its face, those round lamps tucked into a boxy fascia became one of the most recognizable silhouettes in rallying. What I love is that when Lancia transitioned from fire-breathing Group B machines to Group A production-based rally cars, they didn't abandon their identity. They carried the 037's visual DNA forward into the Delta platform. Even though the Delta is a hatchback, you can feel the lineage, the rally aggression, the square stance, the no-nonsense look, and that unmistakable Lancia attitude. It's heritage right there in the headlights. To me, it's like the Evo 2 is saying, we remember where we came from. And that makes standing in front of this thing feel like standing in the middle of rally history. Two eras, one bloodline. All right, guys, if you've made it this far along the video, Thanks for watching. Make sure you're a subscriber, hit the bell, drop us a comment. Let's get back to this video. Under the hood is the 2-liter dual overhead cam, 16-valve turbocharged Lampretti engine, a Garrett turbo, intercooler, about 212, 215 horsepower, and over 230 foot-pounds of torque, delivered as early as 2,500 RPM. This car wasn't just quick for its era, it was dangerously quick on a back road. But the real magic is in the drivetrain. Full-time all-wheel drive, center viscous coupling, rear torsion differential, a 47-53 torque split rear biased for attitude, quick steering rack, wide fenders, reinforced shell. This thing was born to attack stages. And across the late 80s and early 90s, its predecessors absolutely wiped the floor with everyone. 6 consecutive WRC Manufacturers Championships, a record that still hasn't been broken. The Evo 2, this car, was the final celebration of that dynasty. So Lancia built about 44,000 Integrales total, but only roughly 2,400, 2,500 Evo 2 cars. This one is a late 1993 build, right in the sweet spot. And like any Italian performance car from the 80s and 90s, there are realities. Rust, interior wear, a little oil seepage, paint touch-ups, mechanical quirks if you don't stay ahead on maintenance. But that's what makes it honest. That's what makes it fun. Before I get into what we're gonna do to this car, like wheels restoration, detailing, all of that stuff, I wanna take a quick moment to shout out today's sponsor and some really good friends of ours, Apex USA. If you followed the channel for any amount of time, you know Just Driven does a lot of high-end import builds, GTRs, Civics, WRXs, Supras, and Apex has been a part of our journey for years. We work with them constantly. Exhaust, suspensions, intakes, body components. If they make it, or if it exists in their ecosystem, they help us get it. And if you're looking to upgrade the sound and performance of your own car while staying federally compliant, check out their catback exhaust systems. Their N1 Evo Extreme Catback, deep tone, aggressive, premium construction. Perfect for platforms like the 350Z or Civic. The RS Evolution, great for BRZs or 86 builds. And their dual exit valved GR Corolla system is just wild. Apex is one of those companies that really supports the import community, and we're proud to have them support this video. Now, let's talk about what's next for this Lancia Evo 2. Wheels. We're keeping the Speedline Monte Carlo 17s, sending them out for refinishing and fitting with fresh tires. We'll also mount up the OEM wheels at some point and show how the stance changes comparing the two. We're gonna do some paint correction. The car was resprayed in Japan, pretty well actually. We're gonna color sand, buff, refine, and bring the depth back to this beautiful red. The engine bay detail. We're gonna full clean up, replace tired hoses, fluids, belts, all of it. As far as the interior is concerned, some TLC. We're gonna do some seat repair, headliner fix. We're gonna overall clean it up to get it back to a super clean driver quality cabin. We're documenting every step because most people don't get to see what it really takes to revive a used Italian rally legend. This car tells a story. It was born in Europe during Lancia's final rally chapter, shipped to Japan in 1996, lovingly maintained for decades, repainted, preserved, used, then finally sent across the Pacific to the US. And before we even turned a wrench, it had already been cast into a major Hollywood production.
Hello there.
That's the kind of journey you can't plan. If you want to follow this Evo, its full transformation, subscribe, hit the bell, and drop a comment with what you want to see us tackle first. We'll see you on the next video.